Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building. TiaCorine is in the building. What, a brand new chain?
It's
Little,
nice.
is that new?
A little bit, yeah. Kinda.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because when I like search up your name on Twitter, it's like the first thing is like custom piece for Tia. And it's just like, and it's like a spinning 360 of the Kirby piece. And I'm like, oh, this is fire.
Bro, what? Yeah, nah, it is kind of new. A little bit. Yeah.
How long ago you got that?
I would say it's been a month now. I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, somebody made it for me. It's crazy.
What is it made of?
What you mean?
I'm just asking, like, what did you
Diamonds.
get in it? Well, diamonds, yeah, but like,
Yeah, it's
I'm
got
just
a few. I think he said rubies somewhere in the red. The red was rubies. But
That's
yeah.
just-
Oh, in Raleigh, I did a performance, and the guy he saw my performance. He didn't know who I was. And he was like, "Yo, you was crazy. Your energy was crazy." Like he's like, "I've been wanting to make custom pieces for artists," and so he hit me up. Was like, "What do you like? I need to make something for you. Like, it's gonna be free. Like all that." And he was like, "What do you want?" And I said him Kirby. He was like, whoa. And I was like, oh, is that too much? He's like, no, nobody's ever asked me for nothing like this. So he was like, this is actually perfect. Like, I wanted to do something out of the box. And so, like, maybe 3 weeks later, Kirby chain.
Fire. I love that. Do you remember the name of the designer?
Royalty jewelry.
Shout out to Royalty
Yeah.
Jewelry.
Yeah.
Give him his flowers. Because that's actually a fire piece, too.
No, he went crazy. It's really nice. I love it. It's heavy, too. I love it. I love my little Kirby chain.
Why Kirby?
I love Kirby. I have it tatted on my neck.
Really? I saw a few. Like when we were doing the performance, I saw a few of like the different like animated tattoos.
I used to play Kirby video game all the time. Like Kirby is lit.
What
I
was
know
it?
this is about to sound sus, but he like whatever he sucks up, or I don't even know. Oh my gosh.
No, go ahead. Finish what you gonna say. Finish what you gonna say. No, we're already here. It's already. It's too late. You already
Whatever
said it.
he sucks up, he becomes. So it's just like I like that, like, cause I feel like that's me. Like I can absorb just whatever, but I'm still me. Cause at the end of the day, it's still Kirby. He just has a little chef hat on, but it's Kirby chef.
Right.
It's not just a regular chef. It's Kirby chef.
Or you're playing Smash Bros. He has like a Pikachu hat. Or some
Yeah,
shit.
you know what I'm saying. So that's me. Like I can absorb a lot of things, but it's always still Tia. So
I love that. What was your favorite Kirby game?
Kirby Adventures or something like that. It was like a little adventure game. Kirby. That's all I remember.
What system was it? Do you remember?
Super Nintendo.
Super Nintendo.
I still have it.
My favorite Kirby game was it the racer one? It was like hold on, I'm gonna find it. It was on GameCube. It was Kirby Racers. Because I remember it was like an open world type thing, and you could get on different racers and just kind of like fight each other. Kirby Air Ride.
Oh, okay. See, I
Yeah.
don't know if I played that one, but yeah, he had a Kirby adventure game where it was just like, you know, almost like Mario, where they have you just go on these different little things and just.
It was like a side scroller.
Well, no, I mean you have bosses to beat and stuff.
Okay.
Almost not like Sonic, but kind of like yeah. He's like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
No, but like because
okay.
I like having conversations about this because it's different. Like I don't get to talk about Kirby with artists ever.
Yeah, no, that was my game. I loved it.
Are you a big gamer still? Like aside from all that, or
somewhat. Like I like to play like older games because it's an aesthetic like SSX tricky. So I went and got a PSP and I got a PS2, and yeah, so I like playing like older games just because it's just fun.
It was funny because I was like laying down the other night, and I don't know why, but I had like this sudden urge to play like old PSP games. I wish I remember which game I wanted to play. I think I was in some like YouTube deep dive, and they were talking about like old PSP games, and I'm like, fuck, I really want to buy a PSP right now.
Yeah, I just got one. I saw one like a brand, like a nice one in a thrift store. It's like clean, $70. I was like.
And on eBay, they'd be like, oh, 1,000.
Yeah, like y'all tripping, y'all doing too much. Like you can't never thrift now. Like they just do too much. Like that's ridiculous. Like it should be $70. It's PSP. Like older. Like relax.
Right, like all the vintage thrift,
Like it didn't.
thrift
It's
stores
not just existed. Like bro, it's been here. Like relax.
Yeah, like all the thrift shops, especially here in Brooklyn. I don't know if you've ever thrift shopped here in Brooklyn before, but like I be walking in some of them now, and I remember when I walked in them in college, which was like 5-6 years ago, and I would go in there and like a regular like old school Yankees like world champion shirt, or like even one with like, you know, they got like those old school like MLB shirts or sports shirts that have like the Looney Tunes characters on them.
Yeah.
Those shits used to be like $20, maybe less. And then now I walk in and I see one hanging. I'm like, that's fire. I want that. How much is that? The guy goes, 80. I said, 80? I must look stupid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, you must think I'm dumb. Like, I haven't been here before. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no,
I hate
it's
that
ridiculous. Like you can't thrift now. It's just stupid.
shit. Like, it was fun a couple years ago, but now I feel like it's just become like such like
It's OD. It's just like nobody was thrifting. Like you'd get picked on for thrifting, and now it's like you don't thrift. You're like, what? Niggas was not thrifting.
Right. Like when I was 18, I was wearing starter jackets. Y'all was not wearing starter jackets in this
Yeah.
era back then. You know what I'm saying? Like now it's kind of cool to wear those things again, somewhat. Not even, but like honestly, like it's weird. But eBay, not everywhere on eBay, but like at least with clothes, not so much for video games. Like eBay has become like a good place to thrift, odd enough, or like probably the most
eBay scares
affordable.
me. People be finessing on eBay. I don't know. Something about eBay just never sits right with me.
How so?
Just I don't know. Even just the way the website looks, it just looks like scam.
Okay, I will say the way
It looks like Craigslist. Like that's what it reminds me of Craigslist. I just can't fuck with eBay.
I mean, eBay definitely hasn't changed in like 20 years. Like it's
you gotta read hella fine print on eBay. It's like because it's one little word is like, well, I said this, and it's like, damn, you got me, bitch.
Right.
Yeah, so I don't fuck with eBay, bro.
I think there was one time I bought a jacket and like I didn't look at the last slide of the thing and there was like a little rip in it and I was like,
yeah,
bitch got me.
I bought a pink PlayStation 2, like the slim off there.
That's fire.
And I was like, it was all pink. It had the pink controller, pink memory card, like everything. And then I get it and I'm like, it's not working. And I'm like, why isn't like the disc will spin, then it will stop. And I'd be like, what the fuck? So I spent like weeks on trying to figure out what was going on. And I took it to this one place and they were like, oh, this is like overseas. Like it's not the same. I was like, they sold me a foreign PS2. So I can only play like foreign versions.
Foreign versions of the game. Which is kind of
eBay.
fire though.
Low key, but still no. Fuck that.
But how often are you gonna play that?
I had spent over like $200 in games. So I was like picking all the games because I was getting ready for it to come, and I was like, I can't play none of them on there.
Damn. Fucking eBay, bro.
Fucking eBay, man.
Fucking eBay, bro.
I started telling people these things. It's not cool.
I know. I'm sorry. Don't go on eBay. Or actually, like, let me have my jacket sellers. I fuck with y'all. But, like, everybody else, no. Fuck
like,
eBay.
just say a full off the rip in their bio. Like, it's like, where it says, like, jacket, it needs to say everything right there. Like, jacket for sale, but it got a rip in it, low key. Like, something.
No, but ever since then, I'll read the fine print. Like, I scroll to the bottom, and it'll be, like, yellowing on the inside. I'll be like, no. You're not gonna get me. Nah, you're not gonna get me. Or like, oh, slight coffee stain on the wrist.
Like, what slight mean? Like, that's slight. Your slight and my slight is two different things. So I don't got time for this.
Right? They'll have like a whole spill. They'll be like, that's slight spill.
You do this, you don't see it. It's slight.
Takes like half the carpet up, and they're like, that's nothing. You could put like a thing over it, and it's
put the
gone.
couch over it.
Yeah, put the couch over it. Nobody will ever know.
See, can't fuck with eBay.
Can't fuck with eBay. But thrifting now has kind of become like kind of trash. I ain't gonna lie, because I blame GameStop.
Why do you blame GameStop?
I blame GameStop. Why do you love GameStop?
Bro, because you can get the games for the low. Like, that's where I was getting all my games from, like Crash Bandicoot, all these games.
But were you there when GameStop was scamming people buying their games from them? Were you part of that era? Because it still exists, but like, it was definitely heavy. I feel like
so what's about? I don't know nothing about that. What happened? Because like you can sell your games, right? So what's up?
Yeah. Okay. So let's say all right, let's say you bought a PS5 today, right? Mm-hmm. Let's say you bought a PS5 today, right? Somehow you got a PS5, right? Somehow you got a PS5, right? And then you take it to GameStop. Same day that you just bought the PS5. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll give you $250 for that.
That's what they would say?
That's what they would say. Or maybe less. My real OGs know. You know, right?
$250, but then how much would they sell it for?
If it's brand new, triple the price.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. And to this day, my biggest regret, not in like my life, but in my gaming life, is like giving away all my games to GameStop, thinking, this is a great idea to give them all these games. But it was a horrible idea in like the long run because I could have had all these things. But yeah, GameStop, that's what they used to do. Like you could, okay, so like when Modern Warfare 2 came out, right? If you bought Modern Warfare 2 and in 24 hours, like let's say you're like, I don't want to play this anymore, you could return it to GameStop and GameStop would pay you $45 for it or like $40 for it. But then they would probably sell it for like $55. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just like...
Which makes a little bit more sense.
It kind of sounds like Plato's Closet.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they like buy some shoes off you for like try to save $5. Like, bro, I spent $200 on shoes. You talking about $5? But then they go sell it for like...
$200.
Yeah, like, what? Yeah, so it's the same thing. Okay,
see, that's why I blame GameStop for all this, because then, the kids...
They made it like other people, oh, they're doing it, it's okay. Like, we can do it.
Yeah, the finesse is that, like, now it's like with vintage clothes, you
that annoys me. Like, bro, I know you bought that shit for $2. Like, you just found that in the Goodwill. Mm-hmm. Like, and you trying to sell it for $80 now? Like, bruh, you don't even know the importance behind this shirt. You just looked it up online and was like, I wonder what everybody else is selling it for. And now you're like, oh, yeah, Shit's lame.
It's like when the starter jackets started getting cool again. Like I used to be able to buy starter jackets on eBay for like $40 a pop, maybe less than that. And then now it's like 100. And like certain ones I will still buy because I'm like sentimental value, and it's just like that's fire. Like I want that. But oftentimes I'm like, man, I'm better off just buying like name brands or some shit like that. Because now I'm giving money to people who are doing the thing that I fucking hate. You know what I'm saying? Like reselling shit.
Yeah, it's fucked up now. Can't even thrift in peace.
You can't even thrift in peace. See, I like talking about this shit with artists. It's different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't always get to talk to artists about different shit. Like, we talk about music and a lot of stuff, but like stuff like that. Like, I like the Kirby chain, the thrifting.
So it's just like me, man. You know what happens.
What else you do in your spare time?
Eat.
Eat.
Yeah, and I just like hang out and I like drink. And
you got some anime tattoos though, right? I peeped.
Yeah. I watch anime in my free time.
What's the fox character? I used to
Sonya the Hedgehog.
No, the fox.
Oh, you said the fox. Damn, hi. The fox. Oh, you talking about Star Fox?
No. You have it tattooed on your neck.
Oh, this is not a fox.
Oh,
this is a red panda.
A red panda. Yeah. My fault.
That's Retzi. That's I don't know if I'm saying it right, but I know all the anime fans to whoop my ass.
Right.
Agugetsu.
Agugetsu.
Yeah. Yeah, she's cute.
Because I remember my ex's best friend used to be obsessed with that character. So I would see that character everywhere.
I relate to her so much. She's so cool.
Why do you relate to her so much?
Because like she has like this normal just life, but she's kind of like passive aggressive, and she just goes through these things with like friends and relationship and work, and some of the things that she struggles with, I've struggled with. And but then she has this alter ego where she does the rock.
Yep.
And she does the karaoke, and she's like, at the end of the day, she kind of like lashes out about the things that's happened to her, and like she's like, go to hell, like I fucking hate you. But that's me, like in the studio when I go through things and people make me mad, like I'm all cool, but in our studio then I'm talking shit, like just raging out. You know what I'm saying?
I love that. Yeah,
I feel the same.
It used to be on Netflix, I think, but it was funny when she would rage out. Like that shit was so funny.
Yeah, and it's crazy because I wish I could do that. I cannot do that with my voice at all, but I really wish I could.
What, like make rage music or like?
The rap, that shit. I wish I could do that. It's like a scream emo rock, but it's different. It's like you know when you've ever shopped at Hot Topic or Spencer's and they play in that music and you feel like you about to go to hell. That.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
I feel like you can.
I gotta practice my voice, but I get there.
Right, you gotta. I feel like you gotta dig deep inside for that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll reach that point.
We'll work on it. We'll stick what we're doing now.
Yeah.
Yo, it's funny because like when I was going through, like my favorite part, like I love artists who are very active on Twitter. And you're very active on Twitter. So I had like a bunch of tweets.
Oh my God.
I had like a bunch of I'm not gonna kill you.
No, it's funny.
But I think like the first thing that I wanted to talk about, because I saw Baby Tate did the sound on TikTok, was the Freaky T record, right? And how like you didn't expect that record was gonna become like one of the fan favorites on the project and whatnot.
Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna be the one, especially because, you know, hearing it from other people, like, yeah, I don't know. You know, just the people that I'm working with, they're like, yeah, I mean, it's good, it's all right. But, you know, that wasn't their favorite. But, I mean, I liked it a lot. I was like, okay, but I definitely didn't think that it was going to start going up, like, on TikTok and people just like, whoa. Like, it was crazy to see that people are really, really liking the song. More so over Shaka Khan. Like, I thought everybody's going to be talking about Shaka Khan, but, like, a lot of people are really talking about Freaky T. And I'm like, ooh. And I'm mad.
It was like very when Baby Tate posted, what was she doing? She was like smoking hookah to it.
Yeah.
And it was just like I felt like it was very appropriate. It was very Baby Tate.
Twerking like, that big old booty.
Yeah. So like so I felt like it was appropriate. But I think that it's always kind of like that. It becomes like the shit that you don't expect to take off.
Yeah, I like that though. That's cool.
Yeah, I fuck with that. What else did you tweet? Let's see. What else? I had a gang of horses run up on me today and let me pet them. LOL, that gotta mean some.
Yo, no, for real, I really did. That shit felt like some sci-fi shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. For real. I'm being serious. I have videos.
I saw the video.
Yeah, like I have pictures with them. We was posted up. No, because like I was doing like a football vlog, like somebody.
Mm-hmm. I'm not judging you. I'm listening to what you're saying.
Like I had to do an interview. And I was like doing runs and stuff. And like when we first came out there, they just like came running out of nowhere, but they were really far away. But there's this one horse that just kept staring at me from afar, and I was just like, I don't know. It felt like we had a connection. It was weird. I don't know. I've never seen this horse before in a day in my life, but like I don't know. I just felt like something. And so then, I don't know, I was like, all right, whatever. And then we were doing the thing, and then the dude was like, look, they're coming over here. And I turned around, and the horse is like right there behind me, and it just was like staring at me. So I was like, oh, you're so pretty. Can I pet you? Come here. And it fucking ran towards me, and it put his head over the gate, and was just petting it. And then all the other horses came, and then they all let me pet them. I was like, hey.
Think you're hitting calling. I think that's what it is.
I just think my energy is lit.
Your energy is super lit.
I was like, oh my God, is that TiaCorine?
Play Freaky Thing, please.
Hey.
Let's see, what else have you tweeted about? You said you never realize how fast you talk until you watch your own interviews. You watch your own interviews?
Yeah, sometimes, like, people will post them.
Yeah.
Like, and then I look at it and I'm like, damn, I was talking really fast. Like, I try to slow it down, but I just can't help it.
When's your birthday?
June 10th.
Oh, June 10th.
I'm a Gemini.
I'm a Leo. Gang.
You're a Gemini, it'd be better, but,
If I was a Gemini, it would be better.
We all can't be Geminis. I mean.
We all can't be Leos.
We don't want to be.
Yes, we do.
Crickets.
Not really.
Nobody in the room is saying anything. So.
Well, they didn't say anything for Geminis either.
No, they were looking. They were like, yeah. You didn't see that, though, because you're a Leo.
But you do. But like, I feel like why I've enjoyed this so far is because you talk as fast as me. Because I talk really fast.
That's why
too.
I can keep up with you.
Yeah,
it's good.
Talk real fast.
Yeah.
I saw this other thing. I don't remember if it was on Instagram or it was Twitter, or maybe it was like a fake message. But someone had messaged you saying I'm racist, but I love you.
No, that was serious. That was a real message.
That was a real message you got.
That was a real message, and I was like.
Was that Twitter or IG?
It was Twitter.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, okay, one racist at a time. I mean, I can't be mad at that.
Was that like the one time you decided to like dive into your DMs and you were like, ah, shit, like what the fuck? I'm never coming back.
Yeah, I go random times. I'm like, okay, let me see what's going on, because anybody can message you, for anything. And I like to talk to my supporters, And yeah, I was like, I saw racist and I was like, what? And then I was reading and I'm like, I'm not even mad at that.
Did you respond?
I think I did. I think I just said something like, well, that's good. I love you.
One at a time.
One at a time. We gotta break them down, man. Do what we gotta do.
It was crazy because when you put out this project, like the first thing I noticed is obviously like before I even listened to the music, well, the art is awesome for it. I love it. It's super dope. The Keyblade was a very nice addition.
Yes.
Kingdom Hearts fan?
Mm-hmm.
Big Kingdom Hearts fan?
Not big.
Just semi? You played it?
I mean, I played the game. I love the game. Like, I love the story. I love the fact that you got to choose a destination or path before you play. Like, I just think it's really cool. And I was playing it recently. Like I said, I play PlayStation 2. And I have the first Kingdom Hearts game. And so I just play it.
You follow the entire story?
I didn't finish it, but...
Oh. Yeah, I can't
beat this one part, and it pisses me off.
Which part?
I don't know. I don't know. I guess after I found all the stuff for the boat like twice, there's this part where you gotta fight them little black things, and like I be hitting them motherfuckers, and I just keep getting fucked up. I don't understand. Like I be hitting them. Like what am I doing wrong? But somebody said you gotta go back and like make yourself like strong. Like it's like on the beach you have to fight. You can fight certain people that play fight, like you get your strength up. But I did like multiple times, and so I don't know what I'm doing.
They just want you to grind for hours.
But then, like, it'll only let me replay. Like, it won't let me go back. So, I don't know. Like...
Interesting.
Maybe I am strong enough. I'm just not doing it right. I don't know.
When you get back after Rolling Loud this weekend?
Bruh, when I get back. What'd you say?
I said when you get back after Rolling Loud this weekend.
Oh, Wednesday.
No, I said, well, like, when you get back after Rolling Loud, you could try to beat them again.
Oh, yeah, after just asking, like, yeah. I'm sorry.
Nah, you good. But with this project, right? Because I love the project, right? And I feel like you have the perfect amount of like features on there. A lot of you, obviously. What was your goal when you were creating this? When you were setting into making this?
A lot of people always ask me that, but I wasn't like when I made these songs. I wasn't like in the mindset of like making an album. I was just making songs. Like I just be making shit like whatever. But I got to a point where I was like, you know what? I have a lot of stuff stacked up. I think it's time I can make an album. But I wanted it to show how diverse I was because in the future, I want to try even more crazier sounds. And I want to push my boundaries a lot more. So I wanted people to be familiar with the idea that I can give you this and I can give you that and I can give, like, I'm kind of just all over the place. Like, I want people to be comfortable with me being all over the place because I switch up a lot. So
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to make that project about that, but I wanted it to be cohesive. But I also wanted to show people like, yeah, like I'm undeniable at this point. Like, stop playing.
Yeah, talk about it.
Like,
Talk
I
about
write
it.
all my shit. I pick all my beats. Like,
You don't produce everything yourself, do you?
nah, but I do co-produce.
Oh, you co-produce. Okay, so you're still part of like that even.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
75% of everything that you. A little bit of everything.
I direct all my videos. Like, I mean, like.
Oh, you direct all your videos?
Yes.
That's fire.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Mhm.
You gotta lay off. I feel like you got a lot on your plate. I feel like you gotta.
Cause, bro, like some people just don't care about your stuff like you care about it. You know what I mean? Like, I have a vision. Like, there's, with videos, I have characters for them. They're all like, so they all need to be. It all needs to make sense. I think a lot of people like to. It's okay to have inspiration, but I think some people it's a thin line between copying and inspiration.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so sometimes I'll let people try to make treatments and they'll do stuff. I'm like, that's not me. That's just not something Tia would do.
Right.
And like, I feel like my supporters know me kind of well now where they can see that. They'll be like, yeah, that's not really Tia. Like, I do a lot of Tia shit. So we got to keep it Tia.
A lot of Tia shit.
Yeah. So like, I do like, I do put my hands up sometimes like this, but I at least got to put you on the treadmill and turn the volume, like let you know how fast you about to go. Like, I got to at least set it up. And then I'll check in. I'm the boss. That's what the boss does. We let you run the shit, but we got to check in once in a while, make sure shit's straight.
Right. What did Shhnow have to say on my show? He said, bosses take complaints. We don't make complaints. Boom.
That's it.
How did you get with Kenny Beats for this project?
Well, we made that song like 2 years ago.
Oh, that's old.
Yeah, we made it 2 years ago. Wow. It's been a struggle trying to get it out. It was crazy. But, yeah, he just DM'd me. Like, this was, I think Shaka Khan was our second song we made together. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So he just DM'd me and was like, yo, like, can I make a song with you? And I was like, yeah, of course. Like, hell yeah. And I was like, just send me something. He's like, no, I don't send beats. I was like, oh. And he was like, yeah, when you come out to LA, like, let me know. And I was like, oh, I'm actually coming out. I was coming out 2 weeks or whatever when he DM'd me that. And so he was like, all right, when you come out here, I'm going to get you a session. We're going to do some shit. And so he did. Got up. And I walked in and I was in the fucking cave. And I was like, oh, shit, this is lit. And then we made Luigi. And then after that, he was like, yeah, you're not a one-hit wonder no more. Like, you hard. Like, this shit is hard as fuck. And so then he was like, yeah, I mean, like, let's just keep making shit. I was like, bet. And so we just kept linking up.
Kenny Beats don't send beat packs.
Nah, not that I know.
That's pretty legendary. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he told me, like, yeah, you gotta, like, cook up with him.
In the studio. You don't have a choice.
Pretty much, nah. It's just like, nah, you're not just getting no Kenny B song. Just, like, it's gotta be, like, a thing. Mm-hmm. But I fuck with that, though.
No, I like that, too. It adds a layer of genuineness to the production that, not saying that that's not always like that, but it adds it makes the record special, more special. You know what I'm saying? Also, you had Tony. How do I say this? Tony
Shhnow, yeah.
Shhnow, right? Yeah. It was crazy because I feel like I've just been hearing his name more and more as like in the last 6-7 weeks. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, no, Tony's hard. Like, he dropped the
yeah.
project's crazy. Tony is really hard. Like, when I played a little bit of that on my live, a lot of people were saying Tony Shhnow, and I had just met him a few weeks ago when people were saying that, and I was like, dang, y'all really think he would, like, fuck with this? Because I was listening to his music, and I was like, I don't know if he would like this, but, so I sent it to him. He was like, bruh, this shit is hard as fuck. He was like, bruh, I'm about to slide on this shit. And I think, like, the next day he sent it back, and I was like, change my verse. I didn't change it, but, yeah, he went hard. Like, shout out to Tony.
Yeah, he's just kind of been casually popping up in a lot of conversations lately. And on this show, like, people will just mention his name. Mm-hmm. And, like, I think I dropped, like, I forgot. I wish I remembered who freestyle I dropped. But I dropped somebody's freestyle, and, people comment all the time. They'll comment, like, an artist name, right? Like, they'll be like, oh, get my boy, up here, right? And, like, I think it was the Boy's freestyle, right? Shout out to Boy. And I, like, was going through the comments, and it was all, get Tony Shhnow, get Tony Shhnow, get Tony Shhnow. And I'm like, yo, who the fuck is Tony Shhnow, bro? Like, who is this guy? Like, I thought it was, like, some New York rapper, and I couldn't find him online for a little while. I was spelling the name wrong, and I finally found him. I'm like, this motherfucker is spitting.
Yeah, no, Tony is hard. Tony's hard.
He's tough. I'll make the connection eventually.
Yeah, you gotta do it, like ASAP. What are you doing? What are you waiting for?
I'm trying. I told when
he was FaceTiming when he was talking to me.
Oh,
just
that was
now.
Tony.
Yeah.
Oh, we got yeah. I gotta make that happen. I told Scott too when because I think because obviously when we set this up, which I was super excited for, he also had posted like Tony after, and I was like, wait a second, you like I see this guy everywhere now, but we'll make it happen. Make it happen.
Make it happen, man.
5th Rolling Loud this weekend. 4th one. Fourth one. Big.
I'm excited.
I'm excited for you. I didn't get to see you last year, but now I'm definitely gonna come see you this year.
Yeah, and now like I got my album, I can do my new stuff because I've been wanting to do some of these songs for a longest, so I've been holding on to them because I knew I was driving the project. So yeah, I'm excited.
Have you not been able to do a lot of performances lately, or?
Oh nah, I have been, but it's like certain songs that I've been wanting to do on here, but I've been trying to wait because I'm like, I want when people hear it the first time, I wanted them to hear it the first time off the album, and I'd be like, oh yeah, I remember she performed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Rolling Loud crowd is just kind of like different too.
Yeah, they can be real stiff sometimes.
What do you mean by that?
Cause you know what, like you know how crowds is like when they don't really know somebody, it's just kind of like this, like. But that don't mean they don't like you. They're just listening because they don't know you. They're just watching. Yeah. But like from the other side, it's just like, do y'all like it or not?
Right.
But I got love the first time I did it here. It was actually I got really like a good reaction. I was surprised. I did not think that New York was gonna fuck with me, but they really did.
We fuck with you here too.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Abby Jasmine fuck with you. We fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we trying to do a song together. So hopefully that happens.
That shit would be beautiful.
What?
Y'all just met online, I'm assuming? Because I saw y'all tweeting. That's why I was like, I brought that up.
Yeah, and so then I told her I was coming out here from New York, and I was like, yo, we got a link. So she just hit me up. I'm supposed to, I think she's going to roll out tomorrow, so I am too, because we both want to see Nikki.
Right, everybody got to pull up for Nikki.
Yeah, I want to see Nikki, like.
Barb?
Yeah.
A little bit?
Nah, I'm not about to be doing all of that.
Nah, look, you just did it, though.
I'm not doing all that. I used to steal my mama's car and play her shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Pink Print or?
I don't know. I don't remember that time. But I do remember, what was that song? It was like she was like singing, rapping. I loved it. Girlfriend, what was it called? Damn, Nikki, don't hate me. She's like, you're not a Barb, you don't know. And I'm like, fuck, my memory is just bad.
I'm really bad with song names too. So
oh, no, it's Your Love.
Your Love, okay.
Yeah.
Get in your mom's car while she's out there just like bumping the Nikki.
Yeah, she's being asleep, still in mom's car.
Speaking of radios, right? One of the coolest things I seen was the GTA radio shit.
Yes, and you know
Super
what?
Fire.
That was one of my goals, was to be on GTA. And
really?
Shout out to Kenny, because he made that happen. Yeah, he did. And they picked my song, and I was like, wow, like I'm on GTA. Like, y'all can kill people to my song. That's so cool.
Y'all can spin blocks and listen to TiaCorine.
Rob people and beat them with bats. I fuck with that, because I used to play GTA all the time. Like, just being on the other end now is crazy. Like, wow, I really did that.
He has like his own station on there or something like that, right?
Who, Kenny?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was on Los
Santos. Just made it happen. Okay.
Yeah, well, because, companies or people will reach out, be like, hey, we need a song for this. Does, unreleased stuff, like, and, he sent my song. I'm pretty sure he sent other people's songs.
Yeah.
And he said that they picked my song.
That's fire.
And, yeah, so I was like, they fuck with it. Like, they love that song.
I like how they kept updating the radio for the game, because I think if I was still playing that game now and I also listened to the same songs that I was listening to when I was 18 when the game came out, I think I'd be losing my mind.
Yeah, nah, for sure. But yeah, just to see people sending me videos of them playing and my songs on there, it's like, damn.
It's a full circle moment for you.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's like a Grammy almost to me. Like, not everybody gets on
GTA radio.
Yeah, not everybody gets on that.
And then maybe next time we do this, you'll be on GTA 6's radio.
I'm pretty sure I will.
Manifest it. What's next for you after this? We got the project out now. When we're recording this, Rolling Loud New York is happening. What else you got going on? What else is shaking?
I mean, shit, blessings just be coming out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I mean, I plan to go on tour. That's like one thing that I'm really focused on. Now that Freaky T is going up, like after I get back home, I'm probably gonna shoot the video for that.
Nice. Freaky T. What's the video gonna be like?
Okay. I'm just kidding. I can tell you. So, well, can I tell you? I can tell you. If anybody else steal this, bro, I'm on your ass. So,
use this for my next On the Radar video shoot.
Yeah, I'm on your ass, bro. You got me fucked up. So listen. So you remember that video, Back That Ass Up?
Yeah, of course.
That's the inspo for it. So basically,
Nice.
I'm bringing the whole city out in Winston. So I'm probably have like a cookout, and it's gonna be like real ghetto. Like I'm gonna have the real ghetto nails. Like my toenails gonna be like that. I'm gonna be like ghetto fabulous, like Baps.
Oh, I love
Yeah, so I'm
that.
gonna have the whole hood out, like, you know. We have a park or basketball court called Riverbell Park in Winston, and I don't know if you remember that scene in Back That Ass where the floor was like had water on it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna have bitches out there shaking their ass, and down I'm also have a cookout because like there's a basketball court and then there's like a cookout and like you know tables and the shelter. So I'm like I just want it to be like real lit, like genuine vibes, and it's like just like some hood shit, because that's just where
Fire.
I'm from. Like that's what we do.
Right. Take
Some
people to your
country.
world.
Yeah, country hood shit. You know, just having a good time because that's what I am. I'm just a good time.
Man, I love that.
Yeah, so it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be like that. It's gonna be fire though.
Freaky T video on the way. Well, look, it's been a pleasure having you here.
Wait, we were looking at this camera the whole time?
No, that's my camera. This is your camera.
Oh,
right
okay.
here.
Because I was like, I pointed at you. You ain't say shit like a dumbass.
No, that's your camera. This is the
okay.
big camera. This is the wide camera. This is my camera. This is your camera.
Okay, because when I text Tony Shhnow and then
Yeah, no,
okay.
that's this. Yeah, you have
We're
to look
good
right
now,
here. You have to look
never
right here. Yeah, you good. Don't worry. I want to do you like that. I would have you fucked up. Like, yeah, you should have been looking at this
right,
camera
I'm
this whole time.
imagining now, like, look. Okay.
No, you good. Well, look, like I said, it's been great having you here. I love your energy. Congratulations on everything. I can't wait to see you this weekend at Rolling Loud. Before we sign off, let the people know where they can follow you at. Anything else you want to let them know? Now's the time to do it. This camera right here.
All right, make sure you listen to I Can't Wait for one. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter. What's the other thing, Jared? Discord with TiaCorine, TiaCorine. It's Liddy. Follow me on TikTok too.
Boom. There you have it. I Can't Wait. The album out now. Performance out now. Make sure you go follow her. Go show her some love. Go show her some support. Love and support is free, but y'all already knew that. Till next time, on the radar, TiaCorine. Appreciate you. Love.